So anyway, things began to move along relatively slowly, but it was really necessary for us to go to Millie Rudolph's beautiful home at St. Andrews in order to see these magnificent sculptures. We had no idea really, and certainly the size of them and the majesty. And I hope that you feel the same way. Bronze, it's metal, and yet such feeling is evoked from them. Both this one here and the ones in the back, the one in the back as you'll see. So then the question was, how are we going to get those statues from there to here? So I got in my car, driving from the beautiful home, and there's a person, and Paul is where? Paul, over there with the... Paul, and Paul is a very dear friend of mine and my wife Judy from Long Island, where he was a member of the synagogue that I was the rabbi at for almost 50 years. And Paul is my go-to person when I have a challenge, I have something I need help with. And I called Paul up, and Paul in his inimitable way said, let me see. That's all he said to me. I'll get back to you. Well, about 20 minutes later, I get a call from Jay, who's supposed to be here, and we'll hope he's coming. Paul didn't call me, Jay called me from Boca Towing. And he said, well, I'm going to try to do the job. And I said, well, let's meet at Millie's house and we'll see what the story is. And he saw that, and I will say this again, hopefully Jay will show up tonight, and that is, he really did an extraordinary job. A little bit later on, thanks to, I think, Michael Katz, is it? That, Eric?
Mitch Katz.
Mitch Katz, yeah. Thanks to Mitch Katz, we're going to have a video taking us through the transportation of the statues to here. And you'll see it was an extraordinary job, really done and accomplished by extraordinary people. So, is she here yet? Okay.
She's running as per her normal time.
Okay.
She's actually
got a song to sing.
3:59 maybe.
Well, anyway, so that's how this all began. Paul, do you want to say something?
Thank you all for coming.
In a few words.
I can refuse this man nothing. It's been that way a long time. He taught me how to be a Jew, and because I didn't grow up one. And he turned me on to Kabbalah and a whole bunch of other things. I love the man. And when he calls, okay, we can move anything. But when I saw the pictures, it was an interesting job.
What's that? Yeah, okay, yeah. God bless gravity. Because actually at the end, it came into the hole, and then it was pulled down in, and all of a sudden, whammo, it went straight up in the air. Because of gravity and the way it was weighted properly. And so it really is quite an extraordinary project. So let's just wait a few more minutes. You should be here in a minute, right?
I'm thinking, yeah.
There's no doubt that the fellow who was in charge of moving this is a genius. Moving something like this is pretty interesting.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. He's a skilled man.
So let's just wait a few moments here, and then we'll go to the other sculpture. On the other hand, basically we're waiting for
Individually.
Millie's daughter to get here for a photograph. So if you're getting too warm and you want to go inside, you can look at the other sculpture in the other garden, or just gather together in the social ballroom. Okay, thank you.
3 minutes away. 3 minutes.
And counting. It'll be 2:58 by then. Met my wife Debbie.
I started with, it's live, we're streaming YouTube live now. Can you introduce me again? I didn't get you in the beginning. Can you just do it again so people at home who's watching can do it? Just reintroduce Millie, say, okay, just for the people at home. Yeah, just the people at home didn't see. I started late.
The people over here?
Yeah, yeah. Hi.
This is being live streamed.
It's live on YouTube, so here.
Millicent Rudolph, as a family, donated these magnificent sculptures to us. And we're so privileged to have her, thanks to Jeff Mike for that, and we love her very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay.
Something like the rain is just a building where it looks beautiful.
So I have to keep it going. I don't think I can pause it. So it's going to be going the whole time, like right now.
I'm not going to hear you then.
I know. What can I say?
We love Eric.
Maybe there's a pause on
We
here.
all love
I don't know
Eric.
what the
We
pause
all
is.
love Eric Adams.
I just was not getting out of this.
Do you want to introduce your family? Would you like to? Sorry. Would you like to introduce your family?
I'm waiting for my daughter.
Well, at least you have some of them, right?
This is Jay Silverman.
Hi. Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Eric Adams.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Rob Silverman, how are you?
Eric Adams. Nice to meet you.
Eric.
This is on. We're streaming. We're streaming right now. Hi, Debbie. Hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet
Very
you.
excited to
Okay.
be a part of this.
Hi, Christy. How you doing? So you guys were part of this, right? Tell us. Okay. Oh, hi. Hi. Nice to meet you.
And that's AJ. And then we got the
Hi. Hi. Nice to meet you. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Kaden. Kira.
Beautiful. Beautiful children.
It's very nice how you did that.
And my daughter,
That was a
she's getting here.
We're waiting for one more.
Our daughter.
Or done. Okay.
Oh, she's
You know, she went that way. She drove.
This is live streaming. We're live streaming right now. What were you saying?
Sharing these are the ones for the anniversaries. So,
Okay, we'll talk about that.
yeah. Did you get the sound system fixed?
Yes. Yeah, we found one. It's a splitter combiner cable from Rabbi's Coast, and we had a backup, and I have a new one, another backup one. And it's working fine now. Can I ask you a favor, Betty, or somebody? Can you just hold this? It's live. I want to take my jacket off. Just point. Just hold it so I can take my jacket off. Don't push anything on the screen, whatever you do, because we want to keep it going. I got to keep the stream going. I don't think there's a pause anywhere. And people at home are watching us. All right, thank you. They're listening to all this. They hear all this.
Well, listening to the state secrets.
Right. So I can see if I can zoom out a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, I just had it on Rabbi.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Who would you suggest in this Rabbi's film?
I don't know. That's familiar. Couldn't tell you.
Maybe she's in.
Maybe that's her there. There comes the car.
That's her.
That's her. Oh, good.
That's my sister. She's always right on time.
And this is right on time,
In
right?
other words, when she gets here, it's the tongue.
She believes that on time is early, so she prefers to arrive on time, which is late.
We had friends like that. We said we'll pick me up at 7. At 7, he's getting to the shower.
Oh my God.
So finally,
My wife Debbie doesn't like that.
Okay, everyone, let's go. Everyone get the picture, get umbrellas and come on out. Okay?
Once in a while, it's okay. Every time.
Do I need to go out there?
I don't know.
And so I need told me to hold an umbrella for me.
Everyone careful walking down.
Huh? Well, if I'm going to go out, I need an umbrella.
Well, he's a photographer. He's
Okay, he's more important. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I have this. I can't make it open. I can't make it stay. Oh, there it is. Okay. But I gotta keep it together.
All right.
All right.
Just keep the camera from getting wet. That's,
Sorry.
Okay.
You gotta go a little lower.
I have an umbrella inside, actually, but... All right, I guess I'm not going out there. Well, yes, go on out. This is just for photos. It's a photo op.
Okay, everyone to the other side of the building.
Going the wrong way. Why are they going? They're going the wrong way. Why are they going that way? No. It's supposed to...
Where the statue is.
Oh, the other statue. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Security.
Okay, we're live streaming. We're live streaming right now.
Wonderful.
But we'll talk later.
I've seen the statues enough. I've been right next to the statues.
Sit down. Enjoy the scenery. I got my
So what's happening?
Yeah.
And I took the list because I think they're all already.
Bob, they're Robert. They're waiting to take a picture.
It's not important. Apparently,
Oh, my husband has one. I don't know where he is. There he is. Okay.
What am I doing?
You have it going out? I think. Yes, we need an umbrella.
No, I can't turn it now. No, once I start it, this is the way it's got to stay. Otherwise, the people at home will have to lay down on their sides and look at it sideways.
Get it without the umbrellas. Steve, lower the umbrella a couple inches, and then Jeff can stand up lower. The other lower. Chris. Jeff, look here. Look up, Jeff.
Smile. They just got this one.
Oh, beautiful.
It's hard to see.
You wear it.
Good? Thank you. One of your best ever? Really appreciate you.
This is the channel that will help the rain.
You like to take pictures?
Not so much. Jay, are you pointing back tonight as well?
Umbrellas.
Thank you.
You take her.
People who we have.
Did a beautiful job.
Like,
He's so
On the bench. I'm gonna have my jacket on. Or maybe they're already here.
want the Finkelstein now?
I'll clean them later.
When are you leaving?
I'm live streaming right now. This is going to YouTube. We'll talk later.
I got him. Everyone to the ballroom.
to the speaker.
Where's Mom?
Everything's fine. That's he was retired. That they need, and he rides his bicycle in marathon. He's 75. And he did it in Israel 2 weeks ago on Sunday in the heat. He went like 30-some miles on Sunday. And he figured out he could
Thank you, I'd like very much to give you my pictures. So, thank you. Thank you, Alan. Stay right there. Derek. This is a very special night in the history of Temple Sinai. People coming and celebrating not only the gift that we've been given, but life itself, hope and good times in the future.
Very good. Thank you, Rabbi.
You need the sound on. Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay, I need the mics. I gotta get
You're
the
up there.
mic.
Just up there on the
thank you
podium.
so much.
Okay, when do you want the video to play?
After the
So somebody's going to have to
ceremony.
hold this. Oh, I can turn this off. The ceremony's going to end. I can stop the stream. Okay. So the ceremony is still coming out. For people at home, we're having a ceremony shortly. Rabbi, did you want to just, people at home, or there are people at home watching, you want to tell them what's going to happen next?
We are now gathering in the
Finkelstein.
Finkelstein Ballroom for a special ceremony marking the wonderful things of the sculptures. See you soon.
Okay. Thank you, Rabbi.
Where are you going? See, when I know you, you're in trouble. Anyway, I hope everyone, in spite of the rain, appreciated the beautiful sculptures and the excitement of this time, so certainly for the Rudolph family, and that will be a part of this family forevermore. And so it was my honor to give the microphone to one of our temple co-presidents, Betty Adams.
Welcome, everyone. As you know, I'm Betty Adams, co-president of Temple Sinai, along with Lynn Weinstein. Where is she? Where's my sister? She's here. There she is. Good. And of course, we're thankful for you for being here tonight, especially considering the weather. And I guess God wanted to give our new sculptures a good wash before their big debut. Oh, that was a terrible joke. I'm sorry. We are beyond grateful for the reason that you're here. I'll be as brief as I can, although there are so many people that deserve to be recognized. And then Rabbi Steve and Kendra Dan will do what clergy do, and then we'll join for a celebratory nosh, and we've already gotten food, whatever, it's fine. And there is champagne and also non-alcoholic champagne and other good things. If you, after I speak, if you've not written a name badge for yourself, it would be nice if you would, just so we can all get to know each other. And here's a story. In late April, Jeff Meiselman called to ask if Temple Sinai would be interested in these gorgeous bronze sculptures that belong to his client, Millicent Rudolph of Boca Raton. And if we said yes, we would have to figure out how to get them from Millicent's home bar property. We're so happy to have Jeff with us tonight. Please stand up, Jeff, and Chris, his wife. Jeff and his family have a beautiful history with Temple Sinai. His wife, Chris, was in my adult bat mitzvah class in 2019. And their son, Ian, who was busy with young adult things, had his bar mitzvah on our beam a couple of years before that. So back to the sculptures. Of course, as Rabbi said before, I ran the scenario by Rabbi Moss and Lynn Weinstein, and I guess I need a lesson in faith from Rabbi Steve because I was skeptical that we could find a way. But Rabbi Steve and I met Millie in her home. We saw Hope and Happy Time in person, and wow, our jaws dropped. Rabbi Steve did what he does. He took immediate action and spoke to his longtime friend and Temple Sinai member, Paul Haynes, who actually lives in New York, by the way, but he came down to be with us tonight. Sergeant Paul, are you in here? Yes. I will recognize him in a moment. Paul, are you here? There he is. Okay, anyway, I really believe that Sergeant Paul Haynes can do anything, really. He also committed to not only find a way to do it, but to help finance a good bit of the move. Sergeant Paul contacted Jalil Mohammed, here. Hi.
Welcome everyone. My name is Mohammed from Delray Sanitarium and Recovery. We planted both statues, and I never thought that I could do something like this. It's always a challenge, and I think it was a great job and a great job.
He had some help. There was another Paul of Boca Towing and Recovery, and also Elvis and Dylan of Paragon Construction, because they were like a dream team. And some of us watched the process of removing, transporting, and installing, and they're not only strong, hard-working men, but they are experts in physics. You're going to see a video after we all talk to prove all of that. Now the day arrived for the transport, and Judy Moss, our dear Rebbitzin and Supreme Volunteer, along with Rabbi Steve and Mitch Katz, who couldn't be here tonight, but he's our co-vice president of communications. We all waited at Millie's home at 8 a.m. for the great transport to take photos and video and cheer on the men. And that's when we met Millie's son, Rob Silverman. And he and Mitch actually seemed to become part of the team. They were lifting, they were schlepping, they were advising, they were there for the whole thing. And back here at Temple Sinai, we connected with Rabbi Steve, Eric Adams, Wayne Weinstein, Harvey Field, Sherry Friedman, and Stan and Joan Rieger to watch the flathead pulling with the huge, beautiful sculptures. They really seemed to come back to life as they were installed. Again, you'll see that. And we all stood around just marveling and cavelling. You'll get to see some of the highlights, as I said. And now, of course, I would like to recognize Millicent, Rudolph, and her family who made all of this possible by choosing Temple Sinai to treasure these magnificent sculptures that reflect Jewish values so beautifully. And Millie also, by the way, did help fund the transport and installation along with Paul Haynes. Millie and her children and grandchildren, if you would like to stand, I'd like to present their names for posterity. Millie, her children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. So it's Marcy McCutcheon, Jay and Denise Silverman, Robert and Debbie Silverman, Ariel Kahn and AJ Pignataro, and the very patient Hayden Kahn and Kira Pignataro. Thank you all for making time to be here with us tonight. Some of you flew in for this, and they're getting back on the plane heading north this evening. That's no small thing. That's really impressive. Robert Silverman would like to say a few words.
Good evening. Thank you everyone for coming out in this not such wonderful weather. We're so happy to be able to be part of this. It was just so beautiful the way everything happened and everyone came together, and the sculptures just look beautiful. So I wanted to welcome everybody tonight, and I hope I don't embarrass anyone. My mother's pretty low-key, but I do want to recognize her, and spoke with my brother and my sister, and I drew the long straw or the short straw, however it should be, but I'm happy to do it. So tonight we have the distinct privilege of honoring an extraordinary woman, our beloved Millicent Rudolph, known to her friends as Millie. Millie is a beacon of kindness and generosity, and her contributions have left an indelible mark on our hearts and our community. We gather here this evening to celebrate Millie's remarkable donation to two beautiful and meaningful sculptures, Hope and Happy Time. These artworks, commissioned by our family and sculpted by Alfred Tibor, are profound additions to our community. Mr. Tibor, a Holocaust survivor and acclaimed artist, has his work showcased in nearly 500 collections and museums globally, including the Yad Vashem Memorial in Jerusalem. Through these sculptures, Millie has given us a gift that transcends mere art. She has provided a powerful testament to history, resilience, and the human spirit. Millie's journey began in the Bronx, New York, and eventually led her to Long Island, where she became an integral part and driving force of our fledgling family business. Through the vision and dedication of Millie and her husband Arthur, our stepfather, the business grew to become a globally recognized leader in nutritional supplements. Millie's early passion for creating beauty was evident in her innovative approach to marketing, advertising, and product development. This passion remains vibrant today, as seen in her successful real estate ventures. Millie possesses an incredible talent for envisioning the potential in properties and transforming them into stunning realities. Beyond her professional achievements, Millie is the strongest woman I know. Her vitality is reflected in her active lifestyle and her deep enjoyment of family and friends. Whether hosting gatherings at her home, dining out, cruising, or engaging in her cherished mahjong and canasta games, Millie's spirit of joy and connection shines through. Currently residing in Boca Raton, Millie has always been a steadfast supporter of the Jewish community, with a particular focus on nurturing and uplifting its children. Her commitment and dedication have enriched us all, and we are deeply grateful for her unwavering support. My family and I are truly honored to be a part of this occasion, recognizing Mom's beautiful donation. We hope that Temple Sinai and the surrounding community will cherish Mr. Tibor's work as we have over the past 30 years. Mom, your generosity and passion for creating beauty are gifts we hold dear. We thank you for your inspiring contributions and for the light you bring into our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in expressing our heartfelt gratitude and admiration for our mom, Millie Rudolph.
There are so many people to thank. I really need the mic a little longer. Thank you, Robert. And I feel like Millie, Rob, and I are old friends after the momentous day of transport and all the emails back and forth. Before I give Rabbi Steve the mic, I really want to thank the following who have assisted in many different ways. Please stand as your name is called. Rose Carlotto and the V at Lakeside Village Assisted Living for sponsoring refreshments tonight. Marcia Weber for donating a lovely candy tray. Mark Breitbart for so much help with the logistics, shopping, and his wonderful team of hostesses preparing the refreshments. Susan Goincher, Elaine Young, Doreen Salkoff, please stand. Thank you. Sidney Wortel for his legal assistance as always. Is everything that's happening? Eric Adams for advice and help with technology. That's Eric, and he is my husband. And hopefully the YouTube video will be a good one, and if not, we tried. Seema Moskowitz, our office staff. Steve Young, co-VP of Operations. Mark Sickles and our custodial staff. Jim Hurt, who is in the Old Line State right now in Maryland. But he has funded the dedication plaque. Hi, Jim, if you're watching.
He's online.
He is, perfect, good. And we're almost done, though. Judy Moss, Mitch Katz, Lynn Weinstein, and Harvey Fields for taking photos and videos, which I'm really not good at. So if you're here, please stand and get ready. Andrew Gross and his staff at Rose Markham and Rich Pollock of Pollock Communications helped us with some promotion and publicity. And anyone and everyone who pitched in along the way, I sure hope I didn't forget anyone. Now I'd like to introduce two more treasures that Temple Sinai has. Rabbi Dr. Stephen Moss and Cantor Daniel Packerman.
And also I have a lovely announcement, and that is we have given to Millie the position of an honorary member, lifetime member of Temple Sinai. Always have a place and have a seat in our sanctuary. On Shabbat morning, I get here early to set up the sanctuary for worship and to prepare for my class every Saturday morning in the Zohar. I get a cup of coffee and I now sit on the bench over there outside where we were just a little while ago and just look up at home. And I sit there for about 20 minutes before anyone shows up. Hope and I are on a first name basis now. She's on a speed dial of mine. And I look at her usually bathed in the morning sunlight. I appreciate her beauty, but also what she stands for. Hope so desperately needed during the tumultuous times in which we are living. I am always amazed that art of all kinds, and particularly sculpture, no less bronze sculpture, has an incredible, vibrant, and dynamic way of capturing the human spirit. When you look at the statue of Hope, and if you notice, and it's very different a statue than the one in the back with the boy and his father, the face is faceless. And yet you feel such emotion from that face as it's looking up to the heavens, releasing those birds, those doves of peace, that we have hope in the future. And for a matter of fact, Paul and I were looking at a video earlier that Mr. Tibor, the sculptor, had made regarding the statue. And he said that this statue of hope represents his hope that someday hatred and bloodshed shall end. These bronze sculptures now so beautifully adorn our property, and thereby let all who enter the front doors and those who come in through our building to enter into our holy place, our sanctuary for prayer, know that the spirit of hope resides in these holy walls, and to know that we have hope that not only the back statue is called Happy Time, but if I pluralize it, the happy times should not only be of our past, but our happy times should also be for our future. Not only for Temple Sinai, its members and families, but the community at large, all who enter this house of worship, and all the world. This is the day, this is the time, the moment that God has made for us. Let us be grateful for that. Let us rejoice and be glad and give thanks. Amen. It is my great honor to call forward our cantor, Dan Eigenman, who's going to do Shechianu first, giving thanks to God for the moment that we are here together and dedicating statues, and then a special piece which he will explain.
So actually, I'm going to explain it first. And then we're going to do Shechianu and go into it. But first, I need to teach you something. Repeat after me. Shegma lanu. Try it again. Shegma lanu. Kol tov. This is part of Birkat HaGomel, and usually this blessing is said after a harrowing event, giving thanks to God for giving us the good in our life. But I thought, for this dedication, we are dedicating statues which commemorate one of the most harrowing events in our people's history. And the fact that we are standing here today is an awe-inspiring thing. So, this is your part for the blessing that will come after the Shechianu. Okay? It goes like this. Shegma lanu kol tov, Shegma lanu kol tov, Shegma lanu kol tov, amen. 3 times. Try it with me. Shegma lanu kol tov, Shegma lanu kol tov, Shegma lanu kol tov, amen. So what we're saying here is Shegma lanu, the one who grants us, the one who bestows upon us, kol tov, all that is good. And I know that everybody here feels that God has given us something this day that is all good. And we thank you for bringing this goodness into our lives and into our family and into our hearts. So once again, let's give a round of applause. Thank you so much. So, apart from that, we all know the blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sheheanu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Amen.
I have to stop this when we finish.
ata Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Shema lanu kol tov, Shema lanu kol tov, Shema lanu kol tov, Shema lanu kol tov. Amen. Surrounding us here, standing in awe, before our truth, before our strength. Thank you for this moment of blessing. Amen. Shema lanu